Hi there, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Tina from TinaHeals.com, and today I'm speaking to you about Neptune retrograde in Pisces. Now, you know Neptune rules Pisces, right? But the sole ruler of Pisces is Pluto. And Pisces is one of the signs of death with Aries and Scorpio. So there is this huge sense of an ending, a culmination with the energy of Pisces. Of course, this is obvious. It is the last sign of the zodiac. And oftentimes, it is such a complex energy that astrologers have called it the dumping ground of the zodiac. That it is the place where magic happens, where miracles take place, and where deep, profound compassion is found. And if you ask me, Pisces, the age of Pisces was the age of Jesus Christ, the awakening of the Christos. It's a very self-sacrificial energy. Okay, it's the Christ was crucified because he atoned for all our sins. So there is a deep symbolism underlying this, is when the Kundalini awakens, you are the Christ, you are the Christos, and you are the Bodhisattva, because Pisces is also the Bodhisattva energy. They are like empaths, and they can be like psychic sponges, absorbing tremendous amounts of emotions and feelings. Sometimes it can be detrimental to their own soul evolution, and they can be caught in an energy field that is not theirs, or that is not functional for them. In that case, you need to rewire and reprogram this Pisces energy, because with it a lot of other energies come forth. For instance, spontaneous crying, something that I have always tuned into. I am a Pisces 7th house, moon 11 degrees, and my moon is opposite my ascendant, my north node. My south node is of course Pisces, and my Venus and my Mars in the first. So this is an energy, the Virgo Pisces polarities, these two energy signatures, they've been close to me. And I have been looking into this polarity and trying to understand this polarity. So with Neptune retrograde in Pisces, even with the Pisces energy, there can be spontaneous crying. So don't belittle Piscean people who are crying, because they need to cry. They feel like the burden of the world is on them sometimes. And they feel tremendous bursts of compassion, coming forth, even if they see something on social media. Like forget abused animals or forget abused human beings. Sometimes Pisces can cry just by looking at a flower. And this spontaneous crying is actually very, very beautiful and very healing for the Piscean individual who bathes in compassion. Okay, that is the Piscean vibe. And since Pisces also rules over melatonin, which regulates our sleep cycle, having Neptune retrograde can play havoc. Or if you have a difficult Pisces, or if you have like a difficult Neptune, this can mean that you want to escape, yes, and it can also mean that your sleep cycles get very, very disturbed. Insomnia. The production of melatonin is what keeps our sleep cycles in balance. So having difficult aspects in Pisces, or having transiting planets, for instance, if you have a personal planet in Pisces that's being touched, or you have your Neptune and he's a prominent player in your chart, then you will feel this insomnia, and nothing can take that away. And you want to just spontaneously cry. Another thing that Pisceans go through in difficult transits, or if you have a difficult Pisces, if it's say your 6th house, or say your 8th house or 12th house Pisces, so you have a 12th house sun in there, you could be very conflicted. about what you feel and what you think, and sometimes you just want to push your feelings aside. You hate yourself for crying. I used to be like that, but now I celebrate my spontaneous crying. I honestly do. Pisces rules the feet. So, having a difficult Pisces transit means you can have restless leg syndrome. If you have a personal planet in Pisces, I have the moon, and I tend to have restless leg syndrome. And it can be severe or it can be, mild. But this is something to watch out for. Restless leg syndrome. There are numbers and spells and yogic practices to counter this. All three of them actually, sleep cycles, and I'm not saying control spontaneous crying. Don't cry. It is one of the most healing things you can do. But sleep, yes, you need to work on that cycle, the insomnia. You need to work on that. And restless leg syndrome, if it's troubling you. Some Pisces people have told me that they feel like something is crawling inside their leg and they need to shake it, and they need to keep a momentum, movement. Pisces, because it rules the feet, you can understand it is also about momentum. It's going somewhere. And where are we going? Back home, back to source code. And the one zodiacal wheel is over, it is the culmination. So what do you think? Do you have a prominent Pisces signature in your natal chart? Have you experienced disturbances in your sleep cycle, or are you ashamed of spontaneous crying, or have your friends shamed you, your family shamed you? Well, I was shamed a lot. Friends, family, and all of that, for crying. I was called weak and whatnot, but I celebrate my spontaneous crying. I celebrate my ability to empathize and to connect with people, with animals, with plants, with bees, and all of that. And of course, yoga and tons of water. You need to always keep hydrated, Pisces. So let me know in the comments below what you think, and if you know someone who's Pisces and they burst out crying quite often, cry with them, or just hold them. Don't judge, don't belittle them, don't, say anything. Sometimes all Pisces wants is someone to hold on to tight and just cry. So thank you very much. Please subscribe if you like this video, and thumbs up, and share with your friends, and let me know what you think. If you want to book a reading with me, visit my website www.tinahills.com. Check out my merch, and I have astrological t-shirts and mugs and makeup and face cream, and I'm developing tons and tons of merch. So see you on my website, and don't forget to leave a comment below. Thank you. Take care. Bye.